All right. Welcome back. Um, Welcome freaking back to another freaking day. I don't know what day is. I think it's day 83. I believe so. And I didn't record yesterday because I was absolutely dead. Like, even if I tried and went to the gym, there was no way in hell. Despite of all the stuff that I said on the previous video, there was no way in hell I could actually attend that day. I was destroyed, bro. I was actually demolished. It was not just in the chest, like in my entire body, my whole body, bro. I was completely destroyed, bro. There was no freaking way in hell that I could have actually got a pretty good workout on yesterday. So, we didn't do back, but it was not that much of a problem because my back is already hurting and I didn't even do back. So something is wrong. I don't know what it is, but what I know is I'm still sick despite all this bullshit. So even if I'm still sick, maybe feeling a little bit better, I don't care. I'm still going to jump into the workout. And it's gonna be legs. It's gonna be freaking legs. But problem is, I don't know how to say this, but my freaking hip area that I had, a problem in there, it's actually, confirmed. I went to the hospital and shit. Didn't do anything. It's just a check. It's a checkup, and they said that it just freaking, yeah, I just popped back, so it's fucking bad again. So I don't know. I don't know how the leg days are gonna go from now on, but we are still not gonna do anything related with deadlifts for sure, nor anything related with squats, even though I could, maybe do a few of those, but I don't know that much, bro. Swear to God, I wanted to do it, but I mean, there was no way in hell. You guys could even hear me, bro. This freaking, I hate these jackets. I don't know where do I put my mic in a way that it actually, okay, this is probably good. But what I'm trying to say is, yeah, there was no freaking way. Pretty much no freaking, bro, is my camera, oh my God. There we go. Way better. There was no freaking way I could actually do. I mean, of course I can't do anything about that thing. I don't know the name in English, bro, so I'm just gonna say in Portuguese. You guys eventually just search the fucking translate it. Any person, that probably no one watches, and probably no American anything watches this, so I don't know, I don't have that much of a problem. But it's Heart Hernia. Yeah, that's the name in Portuguese. And I had this thing 2 years ago, right? And it just, I did the operation, everything was fine after that. But, after those, probably one more year, it just popped back again. So now it's at the same state that it was before. So, that procedure I went through, it pretty much did nothing because I'm pretty much back at the same shit that I was before. So it's kind of sad in that sense, but it's all right. I think it's fine. It's fine in a way that, I mean, I'm not gonna that's why I'm using some kind of strap to prevent it from getting worse. But there's nothing much I can do, and I still want to work out, of course. So I mean, I could just go on and probably do upper days, but that is no freaking way that I could ever keep up with that, or at least, of course, I can keep up to that, bro. But it's just, I'm saying in a way where I do not even want to, do it in that sense. You know what I mean? I don't want to do bro, why is, oh my God. But yeah, this is just to say that, it kind of sucks in that sense, but plus I'm sick, bro. So I'm just dead. I mean, Honestly, bro, I might as well just be like that, honestly, because I have this problem. I'm sick. I was even worse yesterday. Uh, and I'm still gonna go and, I mean, I'm still gonna go and fucking work out, bro. You know, it means nothing. Just because I have all this stuff, it literally means absolutely nothing. That's what I'm trying to say. So, either way, even if we have all this stuff happening, we just keep going. That's my mana, bro. And we try, you know, we try even if it freaking sucks, and even if we don't have the conditions all met up. That's what I mean. So we keep it natural and we keep it going, cause I think I'm not gonna change anything, bro. I really want to see how far it gets with all this stuff. Really want to see how far it gets. Either way, either way, out of all this bull stuff that I just talked, um, we are going to do legs. In terms of sleep, it I'm like really bad as well because I couldn't really sleep that well on yesterday because I was literally like, you know, I couldn't literally sleep because I had so much man, how is that stuff called? You guys know what I mean, right? Because of being sick. And I literally couldn't sleep that well. So I stayed up a little bit late and kind of like, you know, destroyed my rhythm. Not that it was already that good, so that I gotta say. But um yeah, it doesn't matter. We're still gonna go and work out. That's what I mean. So to go and work out and do legs. All right, I'm gonna start on this one. We might, we might just. I mean, I don't know. Literally, the entire section for like, you know, squatting and all that stuff is completely full on this day, so it kind of sucks a little bit. But we might, you know, we might still spam a little bit in here. I mean, I don't want to do like any squat movement because I don't think it's gonna work. But I could definitely do some like, I mean, that leg press machine that we always do. You know what? We can actually work out with this. I figured it does work. I mean, despite actually being quite full today, I don't know why. But yeah, I think we can do it. At least like free in here. Yeah, free in here. And probably like, so 3 more in here. And probably like 4 more on like a leg press. Then some like leg curl for like another 5. And on that one that we always use as well. Really, this is the only machine that I do for leg curls that I actually enjoy. Two freaking more. Yeah, we did 2 in here. It's gonna be the 3rd one, and then there we go. It's gonna be the 3rd one, and then we go do another one and do like press. Oh man, it's fucking full. GG. I mean, I was gonna use that one. Like you guys can see it, but that's cool. But today is today is freaking packed, bro. It's crazy. It's full of freaking people. I don't know why. At least on like that leg area, because on the other areas it's pretty fine. So something must have happened. Don't know. Don't know. All right. Yeah. Oh my god. All right. So win this one with a 40 kilogram total. I honestly have no idea if I'm actually going to be able to pull this off, but either way, it doesn't hurt anyone to actually try at least. That's what pretty much I'm going to do. Now, I was on the leg extension, and I could barely, I could literally barely do that weight, which I think was pretty much like the same amount of weight that I was doing on the previous ones, but it was for another reason. It's because this freaking belt that I'm wearing to make sure this thing doesn't go anywhere near worse, was actually making it worse for me executing the exercise. I don't know. I was just feeling weird wearing it. So I kind of didn't do the full movement, but I still did a few bits of it, and at least try to spam, even if it was not, too much of a movement, I would say. Though on this one, I don't know how it's gonna be, but he better be good, bro. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, this shit is heavy as hell, bro. Oh, this freaking sucks. Ugh. I mean, I wasn't feeling that thing, so it's way better. But it's so hard to go all the way down. Plus, I'm scared, I'm literally I can't even speak. I'm literally plus I'm sick. I'm literally scared to do the full movement and make it worse. It feels at least mentally for me, feels a bit safer to not do the whole thing and just kind of try to get in the middle of it. You know what I mean? That's why on leg days, I've not been trying to abuse that much because I could. It's just, trying to at least play it a little bit safe every single day that I actually, go and have a leg day. Though this sucks because, I'm not going to avoid doing legs. I don't think there's any excuse to something that is honestly beneficial for your own health. You know what I mean? It's almost as if you were sacrificing a problem that makes your health worse to get better health. Does that make sense? Because, theoretically, by doing leg days, you're promoting more testosterone. Scientifically explained, of course. But that's what I kind of try to view of this. I don't totally avoid a leg day because I know a leg day is going to be beneficial on that end, which that end is something really cool. Plus, having big legs is sick, so.
Poor. How am I friggin' how am I gonna put this thing up now? One freaking less one in here. And I do gotta say, I think out of every single machine related with legs, pendulum squat stays on top, bro. Like, definitely. It doesn't matter if you have like long femur, short femur, whatever the hell the size you have on your legs, bro. This machine does wonders by any means necessary. So that's pretty freaking cool. Another thing I do gotta say is I don't know how many freaking reps I'm gonna do with this. So we'll see about that one. Probably 5, like half reps, you know what I mean? Mid-done reps. But I still like to count those, even if it's not a full number. God damn. God damn. Oh, this sucks. Jeez, even not doing an actual rep. It's still too much, bro. Alright. So we're gonna do this one that we did last time we actually did freaking legs. Currently 40. We're gonna do for maybe 5 sets. I don't know. Alright. 3 more. Let's try with the freaking 50 kilogram. Let's see if we can actually do anything with this one. Don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. But maybe 2 sets with this, and then we go back to normal. I don't know if I'm gonna do one more machine on the legs, but I kind of wanted to. Not gonna lie. Oh damn. God damn, bro. I don't know. I could do this again, but I don't know if I would do it the same intensity. Yeah. All right. 40 kilogram. Let's just go way to the 40s. I don't think 50 is like even beneficial, honestly. Jesus Christ. We were freaking doing in this one, and oh, we were not doing this one. What am I saying? But we're gonna do in this one. I thought I was gonna do like some calf machine, but I don't think I'm gonna do calves. I'm gonna just try to swim as many as I can for the leg press, and we go and check the pump. Maybe like three sets in here. 3 sets. Yeah, 3 sets. And then we go and check the pump. God damn, bro. Bro. Oh my god. Um, 2 more. I'm fucking tired. Oh my god, bro. God damn. Alright, way better. I was not controlling the weight, but I was like pushing. Pretty much just the same thing. Oh my god. Let me try to do one more. Alright. So, we're back. And the pulse, I think, I mean, I'm not exactly expecting a lot, or something incredible from the legs. I think it's still gonna be good. I don't know. It's freaking C. Let's look at it. Alright. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I mean, holy. It's not bad. I mean, Oh, man, look at that. I don't have many words to kind of like express if it's good or not, but from what I can see, this is definitely not bad. Like, at freaking all. And they're more to the pump side, so I mean, seeing striations, it's not like an extremely good sign. It's a way better sign if you actually see veins, but striations, I mean, it should be more pumped, depending at least, I mean, if you're shredded or not, but I think we're pretty good. I don't know. What do you guys... I mean, again, I'm kind of incapable of doing like a really good leg workout, but still, I mean, from what we did, of course, and we kind of like spammed quite a lot on like 4 different machines, so that is, I mean, that is not too bad, right? I don't think it's too bad. I think it's all right. I don't know. What do you guys think? Like trying to zoom as much as possible to just focus on the legs and try to like just focus on the light to just point down on the legs. But I mean, calves, we can't really expect that much because we didn't do calves, but if I were to do calves, the pump itself would, you know, get all the way to the freaking calves. So I don't think that's a very cool or a very good idea. Oh man. But we got it. And we still somehow got it, right? Yeah. Again, knowing that we have this problem on this area over here, I don't think, or at least I think just trying to remain some of the volume on the legs, at least that is like mandatory, you know, if we can, of course, you know, trying to like make sure the legs are at least a little bit more to the pump side, if we can, of course, but we can't really make that many miracles, right? So we just got to play with the cards that we have, you know. And I mean, to a day that kind of like was sick, you know, I have this thing, you know, kind of like scared of going a little bit stronger on the exercises. And for what we did, and still getting a pretty decent leg, it's not too bad. Kind of wanted a little bit more volume on the sides, like here, of course. It's like, that's literally have been the only thing I've been like trying to aim for this past like pretty, you know, for this past like years that I've been working out. On my legs, my main priority has always been this muscle on this side and trying to make it even bigger, you know what I mean? But it's still not too bad. I think it's pretty good. I don't think they're as pumped as they could actually normally usually be, but I mean, it's still not too bad, right? That is still not too bad. Again, my main focus is not, I mean, I'm contradicting a little bit myself because I do keep saying, oh, my main focus is not legs and all that stuff, but honestly, I do want big legs, but I'm not like main focusing on that. I'm not like only going to the gym solely, you know, for legs. I'm going to the gym, you know, for mainly like Dorito shape. Not exactly something like that, but you know, more of an objective of getting a bigger superior rather than like an extremely oversized, you know, inferior area. But it still looks good. It still looks good. I mean, honestly, if you're that guy that just wants to work the upper body part, you know, the upper area, I don't think that's like such a good thing to do. But, you know, as I always say, you do you. So I'm not in here to be your teacher, nor to be like the guy that like tells you what you should be doing. I'm just literally here just to show how I do it and my journey about it, you know. in a way or another, of a random dude with other stuff in life that goes work out and somehow still actually has like, honestly, on my point of view, a decent shape, you know. I am a little bit blessed on that point. On search point, I wouldn't say it's totally blessed because I've never been like muscular. Of course, no one starts in that point, but somehow going from zero to this, you know, you can definitely see that on my Instagram. You can definitely see the first times I've been actually on the gym. I was like super small, honestly. I was like skinny fat, extremely skinny fat. For me to reach this point, it's pretty cool. Though my legs have never actually changed that much. Again, my legs have always been somewhat like pretty big compared to the rest of the body. That's why I pretty much always focused on mainly trying to get like an extremely oversized upper body, because I had that, you know, insecurity level where my upper area was not as big as the lower area, and now it's literally the opposite. It's almost like the opposite. I mean, my arms are still small, so I don't know. That's always that thing, but to be freaking honest, bro, I am happy with what I'm actually getting. You know, knowing in fact that I have, of course, other stuff in life. So I'm not like solely focusing only on going to the gym. That's the thing. So, I mean, it still is pretty bad because, you know, your boy's 20 years old and he's still this big, you know. I sometimes look at that and I'm like, why am I not bigger? You know, I see these guys on Instagram, they're always way bigger than me, and they're like 20 years old, 19 years old, even younger, right? And some of them, they don't even look like they actually take anything, and they're somewhat like bigger than me and shit. So it's always that thing. It kind of like demotivates me. I don't know if that's even the word, but you guys know what I mean. It kind of like takes out my motivation. But in a way, I just regain it because I get like inspired that I should be aiming for those goals, you know, or I should already be in those goals and I am not. So I always feel bad despite sometimes not even being able to go to the gym. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. But, you know, it is what it is. I do think that if I started at a way younger age, I may actually pose for a little longer. Because I'm just yapping, I'm not even posing that much, right? I don't know if I get that many critics in that point. There's literally a freaking mosquito in here, bro. Moly holy. Or holy moly. Whatever you want to call it. But, I don't know. It's fine. I don't think it's an extremely good... Oh, goddamn. Leg pump. I wouldn't say it's not the best leg pump we have ever had, but again, for what we had, for what we did, for the time we had, for all the random stuff, honestly, and for what we did, I am still somewhat disappointed because, I mean, according to the amount of exercises, I should have already been like at least, I've probably gotten a little bit of a bigger pump, but I don't know. This is again not the best day out of it. Plus, I would say that it's not the best day because I'm sick, and I still am sick, and I still feel like shit, so I don't know. We'll see about that, but either way, progression, in my point of view, is not something that you gain from one day to another, right? Progression is like progression, as the name says, you know what I mean? So it takes weeks, months, years, you know what I mean? It doesn't take days nor hours. So it's an accumulation of going in here and trying to be as consistent as possible as you can, and trying to like do as much as possible to go and achieve the certain goal that it's like way far away from you. Kind of poetic. But I always like to have these little poetic little thingies. I don't know. I think the legs are not bad. Now it feels like I want to do upper body instead of just doing legs, because now I look at my legs and they're like, oh shit, now they're pumped. My back, my shoulders are small. What should I do? I don't know. But I'm tired, bro. I think I'm going. I think I'm dropping out. I'm dropping out from this day. Because, holy... Jesus Christ. It sucks, bro. It sucks because your boy is really like... I don't know, I just put my freaking hand in front. Your boy is like somewhat trying to, still go on and do leg days, but just can't, you know what I mean? You just literally can't. It's not something that you just like, you don't want to. It's literally something you just can't. That's literally the only thing. One thing would be like you don't want to do leg days, and sometimes I do feel like that, but, the fact that you just literally can't and go there, bro, yeah. In a way that you can, of course, and you try and you go, but it still sucks because when you go in there and spam the exercises, you feel like you don't want to push more because you're scared of pushing more, Not in a sense if it's like too heavy. It's literally in the sense of being too heavy because I just contradicted because you literally have this stupid thing. I don't know the name in English, bro. I might drop the name. I don't know. Once I remember the name of it in English, I'll tell you guys. But honestly, I don't freaking remember the name in English. But it sucks. It's like breaking a bone. You know what I mean? But this thing, I think it's way worse because I operated it right and it just got back to the same point. So nothing worked. It worked for like 2 years, 1 year. When I was in the other gym, it was fine, and now it's like back to shit. So see you guys in the car. Let's go. All right. I actually didn't talk. I cut my hair, so my hair is a little bit different. But didn't actually mention that earlier. But yeah. Oh, it's not something, anything out of the ordinary. It's just I had to do that because my freaking hair. I like having a long or a little bit longish hair, but it gets to a point where it actually starts freaking becoming a little bit annoying. So it's not too cool. Actually, let me rename that. I have battery. Okay. I was talking about the preview thingy of the camera. Sometimes I close it to save up as much battery as possible. Even though that actually does not do that much, but I don't know. I just feel like it actually does better for the battery. So sometimes I just close it, to save as much as possible. But the battery has been doing good lately, so it's not too bad. I think it's because I talk less during the workout, maybe. Oh man, I forgot this shit was a roundabout. Bro, my brain is like, I don't know. I think my brain is fried from this virus is going on. Not even a virus. I don't know. It's freaking stupid bacteria going on in here. Everyone has been getting sick. Almost everyone, not everyone. I think that thing even. That's this one, yeah. I think that thing even completely fries your brain. I don't know. I'm just talking crap. I don't even know what I'm saying. That's the thing. But yeah, leg day. I think the leg day. I mean, I can't really say that much, honestly. I'm just gonna be saying, yeah, leg day was good, but I don't have like any other different opinion because I can't have a different opinion about it. I'm pretty much doing as much as I feel like it's safe doing at this point. It's not even trying to do it and trying to push as hard as you can because you can't push as hard as you can because if you do it, it's probably just gonna get worse. So I'm just like somewhat playing safe, I'm not that big of a risk taker personally, but not that I could not be a risk taker. I'm just, I always prefer playing safe and knowing what I'm actually doing than having no clue and just gambling it all, Despite nowadays gambling being something, a lot of people considered it way tougher. If I'm going to be way honest, but I don't know. Which is weird because you're not tough just because you're gambling. Okay. Don't be dumbass. Don't be a dumbass. I don't know. It is what it is, boys. We ball and we do what we can. We ball and we do what we can. Better to do something than to literally do nothing about it. And currently, I don't have that much things that I can do about it. I'm just pretty much trying to play as safe as possible. Uh, that was a pretty good workout, honestly. It's not too bad. It was pretty freaking good. I mean, I thought it was only gonna go for just 3 exercises, but you know, your boy did 4, so that's an improvement, you know. And I think I'm just gonna keep up with doing and trying to do at least 4 leg main exercises. If I can do 4, it's literally I feel like I'm just gonna go there and doing nothing. It's honestly just for a mindset thinking rather than actually, you know, training the muscle. Because I'm pretty much just using the leg workouts. And I've already said this before. I'm just pretty much using the freaking leg workouts to get a test boost or something for a natural dude. Though I don't know if that even does anything to you, but I don't know. It feels like it does. At least it looks like it does. At least he tries to promote a better, you know, a better, bigger amount of tasks, I would say. But yeah, not too bad. Not too freaking bad. Still sick. I just keep saying I'm sick, bro. Like, that's like, sick is so stupid. Being sick is stupid. Why the hell we humans have not evolved to literally not get sick? You guys sometimes don't have these little random things. Oh my god. Okay. It's like, Jesus Christ, be careful with that dog. Jesus. Oh my god, bro. One thing, I have a lot of things to talk about. I keep getting out of the point. I was talking about, don't you guys sometimes think that shit, what was I talking? Oh my god. You see, it's the virus. It's the virus. The little thing that I'm having, it destroys your brain. It's the worst thing, bro. I like you can't breathe, so your blood doesn't pump into your brain nor your muscles. So your brain is a muscle, but yeah, I don't know. So it just completely like refrains you from at least having 10 IQ when you're trying to form a thought or anything like that. From whatever. What was I saying? I was talking about. Shit, oh my god, bro. I completely forgot what I was saying. Holy fuck. Bro, I was literally talking about something. Uh, so much stuff happened in like so short of a time that I completely forgot about any of the stuff that I was thinking about. You know what I mean? Uh, I don't know. What was I thinking? Damn, cool bike. Why is he arguing with the... Jesus Christ. Oh my, yeah, whatever. When you go, you know what? Whatever. The day was good. The day was good. It was a good leg day. It was a good leg day. You know, I think one of the good ways of finding out if your leg day is amazing is if you can't even form a thought. If you can't even form thoughts, then it means that your leg day was perfect. So I don't think I have any doubts about that. You know what I mean? Why are you going in this? Oh my god, whatever. Bro, I keep freaking arguing about people because people know how to drive, but it's like sometimes it literally feels like they're just doing it on purpose. You know what I mean? That thing, yeah, that thing. But a lot of things, you know? That thing and a lot of things. But the fact that I can't exactly form a lot of thoughts, it means that the leg workout was perfect. In a way. Of course, it could have always been better. Honestly, for your leg workout to be actually perfect, you can't even form. Like, you need to get to a point where you can't exactly form even one single thought. Like, you need to be so obliterated that you literally, your brain has the IQ of a fetus. So that means you have no brain. That's what I'm trying to say. You gotta have no brain. Whatever. That was a good workout. See you guys next time. I don't know. Tomorrow maybe.